All right, everyone, buckle up, because today we're diving into one of the juiciest astrology topics of all time. Here's the shocking truth. Your zodiac sign might be deciding who you hate or love without even knowing them. That's right, this goes way beyond your exes, toxic coworkers, or that shady friend from high school. Some zodiac signs literally make up their mind about someone the second they lay eyes on them. Intrigued? You should be. Let's get into it. First off, why does this matter? Because astrology isn't just about who you're compatible with in love, it's also about understanding the subconscious decisions we make in our daily lives. Imagine this. You're walking into a social event looking fabulous, when bam, a stranger across the room locks eyes with you and immediately decides, nope, not them, I don't vibe with their energy. You may never know why, but believe it or not, their zodiac sign might be playing a huge role in that instant judgment. Ready to find out who these signs are? Let's go. Starting with the champion of snap judgments, our impulsive trailblazers, the Aries. Aries are the zodiac's first sign, and they absolutely have no chill when it comes to making snap judgments. They'll look at what you're wearing, how you walk, and the way you laugh. And within about 10 seconds, they've made a decision. And guess what? They're stubborn about it too. Aries don't look back and reconsider. If they've decided you're annoying, fake, or just not their vibe, good luck changing their mind. Here's the controversial kicker though. Aries won't tell you to your face. They'll just mysteriously cut you out of their life. Have you ever been ghosted by an Aries? Yeah, this might be why. But don't think Aries get all the credit for being the rulers of grudges. The next one on the list takes the crown for overthinking. Enter Virgo, the detail-obsessive, hypercritical perfectionists. Now this one might blow your mind. While Aries snap judges impulsively, Virgos analyze everything down to microscopic levels before deciding if you're worth their time. Is your shirt wrinkled? Did you chew too loudly in a group setting? Are you unnecessarily loud? Virgos are quietly tallying up a list of your so-called flaws and quirks. And here's where it gets spicy. Once they've decided you're out, they're often too nice to be upfront about it. They'll smile, nod politely, and quietly delete you from their life like a spreadsheet error they just corrected. Let's talk about Libras for a second. Most people think Libras are all about harmony, balance, and keeping the peace. But let me tell you something that'll shatter that illusion. Libras secretly assign people to categories the first time they meet them. You're either the ally, the competition, or the irrelevant. That's right, Libras are scheming. You won't even realize it's happening because on the surface, they'll seem totally chill and charming. But make no mistake, if you get shoved into the irrelevant category, forget about being on their radar. And don't even get me started on how much they love to passive-aggressively flex their superiority if they secretly deem you as competition. Yikes. Next up, we've got Scorpio. And I know, you're probably thinking, aren't Scorpios known for being intense and emotionally guarded? Yes, but here's the kicker. Scorpios decide who they dislike before they even interact with them. They are queens and kings of energy reading. Scorpios can walk into a room, feel someone's vibe, and think, ugh, no, does not pass the vibe check. They won't even need a conversation to make their judgment. Oh, and if they decide they don't like you, it's basically game over. Scorpios hold grudges like it's their part-time job, and will probably throw some of the most epic shade you've ever seen. Subtle, but savage. You're probably wondering about Geminis, right? Well, let's talk about the confusion kingpins of the zodiac. Geminis are such pros at playing social chameleons that you might not even realize they've decided to nah you until 6 months later when they randomly stop talking to you. And here's the wildest part. Geminis often don't even remember why they didn't like someone in the first place. One misstep, maybe a bad first impression, and bam, they've mentally moved on, never to come back. The phrase "on a whim" was practically invented for Geminis. Alright, for all my Aquarians out there, yay, the humanitarian freedom lovers, right? Wrong. Aquarians actually low-key decide on categories for people before they even speak to them. It's like they have this super complicated flowchart of accept, reject, or observe from a distance. It's very black and white with them. If they find you unoriginal or too mainstream, rejected. If they find you exciting, driven, or a bit of a rebel, you're in. But trust me when I say Aquarians are savage about cutting out anyone who doesn't inspire them intellectually. It's almost cruel how quickly they can move on from people who don't fit their mold. And don't think we're letting Leos off the hook. Oh no, kings and queens of the attention economy. For Leos, it's all about how you treat them. Are you clapping the loudest when they show off their new outfit, story, or idea? No. Then they might just decide they don't vibe with you. But here's the kicker. Leos might not even realize they've done this because their egos cloud their judgment completely. So, if you're not in their inner circle making them feel like royalty, you're probably already out of their good graces. Then there's Sagittarius, the Zodiac's free spirit. Now you'd think these globetrotters wouldn't have time to bother with judging people too quickly, right? Wrong again. Sagittarians are all about vibes, and if you don't meet them at their level of free-spirited energy, written off. Don't like their plans for spontaneous road trips? Bye. Prefer structure over chaos? See ya. But the icing on the cake? Sagittarians often jump to judgments about others being boring or too conventional without even scratching beneath the surface. Someone call them out. Seriously. Pisces. Sweet, dreamy, gentle Pisces. Surely they don't judge, right? Wrong. Pisces' judgments are based on emotional intuition. They're like, wait a minute, I don't feel understood by this person. Therefore, I don't like them. If Pisces doesn't resonate with your energy or feel an immediate emotional connection, they will literally start phasing you out before you know what's happening. And the kicker? Pisces will make themselves the victim in the situation, so you'll actually feel bad that they didn't like you. Ultimate manipulative move, but so subtle you won't even realize it. Lastly, for my stable earth signs like Taurus and Capricorn. Oh, you thought they didn't judge people? Think again. Taurus will secretly dislike someone just for being too unpredictable or disrupting their routine. If your vibes scream messy or chaotic, a Taurus will mentally file you away as someone to avoid. Capricorns? Oh, they'll judge your laziness, lack of ambition, or even how you eat brunch candy on a weekend. No one is safe. So, now that you've heard about zodiac signs judging people upon sight, does your sign fit the description? Are you sitting there secretly plotting your next move because you feel called out? Drop a comment, share this with friends, and start the debate. Let's see who owns up to their snap judgments and who's going to live in denial. Don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on, because next week's video is going to send shockwaves. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. And if you want a deeply personalized reading to uncover secrets about your own zodiac compatibility, check out the link in the description. Until next time, keep vibing and analyzing your energy readers, because now you know who's prejudging you before you even say hi.